Okay. Well, excellent. Looks like everything's up and running. How is everyone? Be rolling here in a couple minutes. Okay, how are we doing? Everyone hear me all right? Let's see. Sounds like everything's in order. Perfect. How are we all doing? So, this is kind of a test stream in a lot of ways. Because this is actually the first stream where not only am I running on both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, I'm actually running YouTube both simultaneously, horizontally and vertically. So if you are watching on your shorts feed or you're watching on your phone, it'll actually default to the vertical feed. Little bit of a switch up, just kind of seeing how that impacts everything. Hey, and Maiden the Stars, welcome in. Okay. But yeah, so this is a test just kind of see if it impacts viewership on YouTube. Since I am way far away from being able to do anything as far as like live stream on like Insta or TikTok. So for now, we're going to focus on our Twitch and YouTube viewership. So for those of you who watched yesterday, we were in the middle of starting a little bit of rearranging. I'm basically kind of prepping everything to try to expand quite a bit as far as what products we are carrying. Oops. Hey, Wolf. Nice. Yeah, I was debating if I wanted to stream or not tonight, but yeah, and I'll probably hop in Discord in a bit, maybe. Mostly I want to just kind of make sure everything's working. Because like I said, this is actually the first time I managed to figure out and get the horizontal and vertical YouTube actually set up simultaneously. So mostly I'm trying to make sure that my computer is not going to explode or I'm not going to drop a ton of frames. Because I do halfway expect that, but so far it's been pretty good. And also I just kind of want to see if that impacts YouTube viewership, simply because my YouTube viewership has been so... Or YouTube, both really viewership and subscriber count on YouTube has been so much higher. Let's see here. I need... Where the... Took my box. That's annoying. Temporarily dump those there. I wish there was a way to clear a shelf tag, like if you didn't have an item on it. Oh, there, never mind, there frickin' is. So he will not try to auto stock those if I take the label down. Sweet. I occasionally know what I'm doing. Not often, but occasionally. Okay, so up top, obviously, I don't have a lot of those guys, so I can certainly expand that out. But let's go. Good God, that is so friggin' expensive. Come on. So he's going to be annoying and he's going to put it over there. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. See here. You know what? We'll just do that for now. Whee! Can you pull a label well? Nope. Okay. Do that. So let's see here. So let's go. Okay. Oops. I do still have some of these down here. So we'll put those there for now. You know, actually, those can just go ahead and live down there for a second. Yee. Okay, so we got that. Perfect. Put that there. This will also give me organizing this will give me a little bit better idea what I'll need to order anyway. So we got those. Okay, so I think we've got everything basically organized now. Eventually those are going to go away. What the fuck are you stocking? Okay. Alright, so now I can get a better idea what all I need to grab. Obviously, we need at least one of those. Thank you. We want one of these. We need that. That. So we have some overstock there. Playmats have not been big movers. Okay, so we need some epics. Have that on hand. Could use some red decks. Need well, I'll kill all these without anything on there just to keep him from stocking anything I don't want him to. So we'll go deck boxes up here. That. Do figurines there. Do that. That's fair. I definitely feel that. Oh, did I accidentally buy 2 things of red? Oh well. Those are basics. So we'll do that. Eee. Yeah, I mean, clearly whatever this universe's version of FedEx or UPS is not very great. It's like in this universe, DoorDash has taken over as the primary delivery provider. Okay, I've got figurines. There, so we'll go there. So what are these guys? Those are red dice. Okay. On the bright side, after today, I shouldn't have a whole lot of inventory purchasing needs for a little bit. Mostly what I'm going to run into, I'm sure, is going to need to be buy more of those guys, because they always do. Nice. So how are you tonight, Anish? Okay, so let's go Sword Album by price. And then go duplicates. There we are. Let's see here. So we're doing that. Almost done with the setup project, but that should be the last major overhaul I have to do as far as kind of how my store is laid out for a little bit. Oh, I know what I need. All right. Those are all good. Now, last thing to do is check that. Those went up. Was it rares went up too? Nice. Love to see it. I think epics went down slightly. Yeah, not too bad. Hey, Ninja. Well, I shouldn't actually have to too much now. Okay, so red deck boxes and yellows both went up. Sweet. Because I rearranged a few things. So now they pretty much go through a gauntlet over there. And that solves pretty much everything. I haven't had to actually chase them down. So I've let automation become my friend a little bit more on that. So red dice actually, yeah, they went down quite a bit. Not too bad, but... And then figurines. Okay, the star plushies went up. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Also, I will say as an observation, this game has been way more popular on Twitch than YouTube as far as streaming goes. Like, substantially. Sweet. Okay. Perfect. Whee! Alright. Nothing too major yet. And I've definitely been feeling that with like the singles, I don't have to go even remotely near market price. Like I can definitely go higher than 10% up and it doesn't seem to bother anyone. Yep. So yeah, because they pass through two of those things right out of the way, they don't get past this part without getting deskunked. So that's been definitely very helpful. It's one less thing to have to think about. Finally, a bigger sale. With exact change. We love to see it. So we already went through our back stock of those. Okay, I guess. Okay. Oh god. What'd I do? I always do that too. Alright. So I think what I'm going to be looking at here for plan is I'm going to... First of all, I'm definitely have to open some more packs because I'm starting to run down into like the $1 cards to throw up there. So I'll need to do that, and I want to start expanding out some of the items. Then around like level 25 is when you can get like one of the real fast cashiers, I think. And I might look into that. Alright, so we can see that in action. There's one, there's two. Perfect. Perfect. Love it. Love it. Okay. Whoops. Keep hitting the wrong button. Don't mind me. Let's see here. Okay, we got that going. Nice. Weird AI pathing on that one, but okay. Let's see here. Perfect. Love it. Okay, I think I'm... Yeah, I've got to like I have to like massively ramp up the inventory of these guys I carry, I think. Like I pretty much just always have to have the extra box chilling. Let's see here. Those are fine, but definitely those guys are moving. So let's go. It's actually been a decent day on those things. Those haven't been moving well, but today's the day, apparently. How many do I have left? Okay, so I've sold half of them today. So that's a thing. Nine o'clock, but we're gonna be here a while. Let's see. Rares are on that. Where did... Okay, that's where it went. Leap in the counter, nothing to see here. Perfectly normal shopkeep behavior. He's gonna sit there forever alone. Go ahead and pay all those, and we'll end the day there. Okay. So, I'm going to do something here real quick. Hello? Yep. Yes, I am. I'm just checking. Go ahead. Alright. I've got it set so Discord actually won't route through my stream audio. So chat, if you hear me talking to myself, no you didn't. I just do not have my Twitch call or my Discord call on the stream audio. And that's exactly why. Well, and that's exactly why I set that so it wouldn't route through the stream audio. Right. Let's hang on here. Let's see here. All right. So we are back. I think. All right. Okay, so let's see here. What do we need? Probably. Okay, so we need more of the epics. Are those? Because those are basics. So we need more epics. For sure. Need more board games. We need more basic card packs. Let's see here. Yellow deck boxes. Need a safety stock of those. Oh yeah. We need another one of those. Another one of those. Oh, what color dice are those? Blacks? We need to buy more black dice. Now we need to go here. Definitely need more of those for sure. Need at least 2. And that's how you spend a couple grand on inventory super quick. All right. Ooh, rares went way down. However, these went up again. Epic boxes went down and legendary packs went down. Let's see. Accessories. Red and white dice went up. Ooh, fire sleeves went way down, but regulars went up a little bit. All right, let's see here. All right, so red and white dice. Do I have dice anywhere else? Okay, we're going to go. Board game stock there. Those are epics, so those are gonna go there. All right. Turn those on. And we're rolling. Okay, perfect. Pretty happy with this. We've got pretty good safety stock of things built up. That should allow me to start focusing on other projects. Now that said, I actually am rapidly suddenly running out of those again. It's one thing I don't like is the fact that you can only put 4 of those on a shelf. Because they are a constant restock problem. Yep, he broke the streak of people paying with exact change. Womp womp. Okay. Okay, we are rolling there. That worked. Perfect. Cool, we're almost to shop level 24. Nice. Okay. Oh, hello. Glad I just ordered a case of those. But now I'm probably gonna have to order another case. So I've got 2 in safety stock there. But I'm down 2 there, so that case I bought is already gone. How am I for epics? Got 1 there, but I've sold through like 3 or 4 on the shelf, so gonna need more of those. I like to keep a good amount of those on hand at all times, just because, like we saw you'll see quite frequently where people will buy like 5 to 7 of them at a time, so a case does not go very far. Does not go far at all. Oh my. Okay. Nice. We're cooking now. Of course, I always forget to turn on the lights. More of those guys, okay. All right. Rolling now. So how are we all doing, chat? Okay, so what are we looking at here? Already running low on several things. Got some deck boxes there, so I'm not super worried on that. Run a little bit lower on those guys. Okay. Board game 2, which we have safety stock of, so just my associate hasn't gotten around to stocking him yet because he's slow. That's where all my yellow deck boxes went. We take those. Also, I don't know about you, chap. I have never seen a retailer where they kept a supply of 50-cent pieces in their drawers. Never. I mean, I've been in the retail business for about 15 years now. Okay, so we no longer have safety stock of yellows. So we need yellow deck boxes for sure. We need epic and standard boxes. I need to check on the plushies because I've sold a lot of those stars today. Oh yeah. Been a busy day on those guys, so we need a box of star plushies. I might as well start making my grocery list now. See, we said standard and epic boxes. We said we need more of those. God, my revenue for today has to be friggin' nuts. Okay, we're good on those. We've already burned through our safety stock on those guys, so let's go and get more of those. Still have plenty of those. Red deck boxes we're doing okay with, but I think I already put in the thing for the yellows. Oh, nope, I did not. So we need yellow deck boxes for sure. Did I already get the mini star plushies? Okay. So, let's see. Need a rare card pack. Save some electricity. Still have plenty of that. Okay. So that's all I need for now for inventory. So let's go and plop this all in. Yellow deck boxes can go there. Do that. All right. Basics. And epics. So we still have 1,700 to burn. I'm gonna do that because it feels like these I'm constantly having to go ahead and order midday. So let's just go ahead and resolve that issue and just keep a better overstock of those. the extra box. Alright, so we have... Let's see here. We still have some safety stock on board games. We got 5 of the placemats. So we have 1159 remaining. So let's go. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and unlock something. Alright, so we have all 4 colors of deck box now. Let's go and do... And now, we will go end the day Alright, so 3,400 today. Now let's go... We're gonna do everyone's favorite thing. Gonna rip some packs. Alright, let's see what we get. Nothing super crazy. Okay. $90 card. We take those. Okay, there's at least something over 10. This also, we also gain XP based on the value of what we pull, I believe it is. So, this will also help us level up the shop a little bit faster. Rip and tear until they are done.
A few moments later.
Indeed, a few moments later, indeed. Okay. All right. And thank you, of course, for the a few moments later. Okay. Starting to pull some spice. Yeah, we haven't gotten a lot of valuable duplicates, but we're at least kind of filling out the collection. $25. Okay, we take those. And rip and tear. I think that might actually be a duplicate. It was. So that's a $90 duplicate we can sell. We take those. We frickin' take those. Considering market plus 10, that's gonna put that at about $100 sale just on its own. always do that. Nice. Excellent. Is that a dupe also? $64 dupe. Pog. Man, this box is paid for itself. Best part is we still have a quarter of the box left. Okay. Okay. They're both new, but we take those. Okay. Once again, I always do that. Let's see here. Cool. And this has also boosted us not quite a quarter of a level, but probably about 20, maybe 20% of a level, everything said and done. So that's not bad. Alright, so let's toss that. Let's go and pop open our binder, sort by price, and then duplicates. Yeah, so that's huge. Huge. So market plus, yeah, so 98 for that one. $70 for that one. It's an $11 one there. So if these move today, that's gonna be a pretty good chunk of change just on these guys. So we'll get all of that set up. Got quite a few of those. That works. Okay, turn those on. All right. Day 47. He. 420. Yeah, so if I see anyone grab those, I know I've got a good sale going. Oops. Rares went up. Rares and legendaries, I need to adjust the pricing on. Good day for games. I want to get the third board game too. Good sale. Good lord, board games are going. We're flying through those today. Did I miss something out? My Lanta, we're going through them. Ooh, here's a good one. $100 sale. Do I have? Got one each. So I need another 2 cases of that second one. see here. How are we doing on everything else? Looks like we still have decent safety stocks there. I do not see those two big cards. Did we already go through? Did we already sell them, or are they in line still? Oh, there's the $100 one. Okay, so let's see. Getting a little low on Epic Pack overstock. Feels like I'm gonna need to actually order more board games. Okay, perfect. It's only 2:30 yet, and we've pulled in quite a bit. Okay, wonderful. It's one of those blue deck boxes selling. Love to see the new product moving. Haven't been able to keep this stocked. Get some deck box sales going, okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, eventually these shells are going to go away in favor of extra two-sideds. Okay, Okay, so we are out of board game overstock, so I need more board games. Outside of that, we're in pretty good shape inventory-wise, so I won't have to do a lot of inventory purchasing, so it might be another night where I'm able to do a lot more as far as like buy and rip open some more cards for the single table, because that is already rapidly approaching a point. And then maybe expand into one or two more items. I'd like to get the boxes for these guys, but the license alone for them is 3K, so that probably is not going to be a today thing. That might be a couple days of planning. Okay. Cards from the single table's been going like crazy today. Okay, we take those. Okay. But yeah, we actually are in pretty good shape as far as safety stock on a lot of things. Yeah, so we can't do the legendary boxes unless we just kind of wait and do that for tomorrow's day. It's going to be a little bit before we actually close. probably going to want to buy another case of that. Okay, so we need dice. Dice are kind of pricey as far as getting them, but that's fine. A little bit of a smaller revenue day for us, only about 2,800, even with the bigger card sales. Let's see. So chat, I am going to BRB and see you momentarily. All right, and let's see. All right, and we are back. How are we doing? Okay, so what do we need more safety stock of? We're running a little bit low on safety stock there, but not too bad. Good on deck boxes and everything. We need board games. So we need probably 3 of those and 2 of these. As I go into completely the wrong vendor. We need blue dice and white dice for sure. Probably could use some red. Since we don't have dice overstock, we're just going to do that. Let's see here. Whoa, where the... How the hell? That was a little wild. Randomly teleport across the street? Whee! Oh god. Got stuck on the shelf there. Okay. Got our blue dice. Looks like a white die. Okay, so we need to price these guys. $50 plushies, let's go. Okay, so rare boxes dropped quite a bit. Legendary basic boxes went up, and then everything legendary went up. accessories. Okay, so those and fire went up. Okay, perfect. Make about 10 cents a piece more on both of those. That's kind of nice. All deck boxes went up. Sweet. Love that for me. Yellow deck boxes are officially a scam. We take those. Pygmy plushies went up substantially. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to do this again. Get out of my way, Stinky. Alright, chat, time to open an entire box of packs again. Not a bad start. So the last case we pulled, which was just a little bit ago on stream, we got duplicates of a $90 card and a $65 card. So that definitely helped us. All right. Pretty much anything that's worth a couple bucks that's a duplicate is useful to us. So that's kind of nice. $25 card. It's a new one. I'm keeping one of everything simply because if I know Steam achievements and shit, there's probably a thing for having all the cards. Okay. Almost $20 card that's sellable. Perfect. Love that for us. So how are we doing tonight, chat? Anyone have exciting plans for the weekend? $26 card, okay. And it's sellable, we take those. Hey Linda, thank you for dropping in chat. And the answer is yes. I actually have 2 ghost cards. Actually freaked me out when I first got them because I didn't see them when I pulled up thing, and I thumbed down to the ghost tab on the collection. But yeah, so far I've got 2 ghost cards. But yeah, I've been enjoying this game so far. I'm pretty much getting into a rhythm. Hey, just got the achievement for collecting 500 different cards. So we're over a third of the way there on the total collection. No, that's fair. I definitely understand being busy. But yeah, so far it's been fun. It's been a fairly chill game. Definitely, there's some hectic things. Oh, for sure. I played Magic for a few years, and I'm very active with Pokemon TCG as far as collecting, and I do a lot of card opening streams on both Twitch and YouTube as well. But yeah, so 2 ghost cards currently. Let's see here. Got Kingstar there. And Blazor. So yeah, so that's been pretty good so far. Actually, it's been a hot minute since I got a ghost card. I think I got the first one like the first or second day I had the game, and then like the next day I got one of the others, or I think it may have even been the same day, but then nothing yet since. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, most of my content is Pokemon or Destiny 2, but definitely I've been starting to just kind of poke around with other things. Time for more bulk, yes. I actually do not have the workbench to package up bulk, just because I was waiting for the glitch that Perry mentioned to get fixed first, and I haven't had a chance to read the patch notes yet to see if that got fixed yet. So I've been keeping bulk and then just selling off any. Just I fill up the table with the most valuable duplicates I have, and I just keep going until I hit about the dollar a piece range, and then I try to open some more and get some and restock that. All right, got a couple of new ones there at least. So because I'm curious, Linda, over on YouTube, are you watching it in the horizontal format or are you on the vertical format? Only reason I'm asking is this is actually the first stream where I've had both the horizontal and vertical formats for YouTube running. So I'm kind of curious if the vertical's actually drawing people's attention. Just normal horizontal? Okay. Th- Definitely thank you for the feedback because, I can see on OBS I've got a couple people watching on YouTube, but as far as which one it is, it doesn't differentiate. Although what it's showing me may actually just be on horizontal. I might not actually have visibility on the vertical. So that'll be fun to check tomorrow or whenever I end stream tonight. Okay. Been a little bit since we've had anything super good. As I continuously do that same thing. And actually, yeah, it makes sense because if you were on vertical, it would show up in my separate, because I have to run a separate view. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I love Nostalgia Fest. I need to go ahead and see if I can get Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri working. Because that game as far as like old retro games, I mean, that one is still my favorite in the Okay, this of course they're both new ones.
Hello there.
And we have a hello there. Which I can't see if that was a Yep. Okay. We take that. But yeah, ghost cards are if you go and sort your binder, it's actually listed as a separate expansion. These are actually two of my more valuable cards I've pulled so far. Yeah, I love those. I love those super cheesy old games for sure. And then, like I said, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri, probably my favorite, Civ game. Like I like it better than any of the mainline Civ series. And I was super disappointed that Beyond Earth didn't turn out very good because that was supposed to be like the spiritual successor to it. But yeah, I do definitely play a lot of older games. I mean, even as far as like what I actually like stream per se. I mean, yeah, Destiny 2 is still relevant, but it still is technically a 10-year-old game at this point. Okay, we got a new card at least there. Another new one. Okay, I can't say I'm super familiar with that one. Like I've heard of it, but I've never actually like looked into it. Getting a lot of new stuff. Solid. Okay. Definitely sounds interesting. Okay. I think that's the most valuable one we've pulled out of this box. I think. Alright, and that's all there is to that one. So now let's go and restock. Tetramon. We're going to go by price. Very cool. I mean, definitely, that's one thing that people, I think, don't appreciate enough is, you know, if you retired and if you managed to save up enough for your retirement, you know, do whatever makes you happy. I know if I end up retiring, if I ever get a chance to retire at some point, I will probably just at that point, I would probably just as a hobby, just do like full-time, just stream or something. Just something to keep my brain active. But also not anything with any kind of stress to it. I mean, that is definitely very true. And I feel very fortunate because I've actually recently, it's been rare to not have at least 2 or 3 at a minimum. And I think last month or two, I think at least on Twitch, I think I've actually been pushing like a 5 average, which is, you know, when you really think about it, that's top like 3.5% of Twitch right there. And YouTube, I mean, YouTube, September was good for YouTube for me. September, I went from like 32 followers or 32 subscribers at the start, wound up with 47 by the end of September. So, I mean, that's a pretty sizable chunk of growth. And September was also the first time I actually had viewership on every stream. Whereas before September, I always had at least some streams that had literally 0 viewership at all. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with a ROG Strix. I mean, other than some Asus has been kind of in hot water for their customer support, and a few hardware issues lately. General rule of thumb is you usually can't go wrong with the hardware on it. Oh, absolutely. And, you know, thankfully, this is a hobby for me. You know, I don't stream or create content expecting it to ever go anywhere. This is something I do just to enjoy myself, keep my brain a little bit focused, and also kind of work on my multitasking a little bit. Because I'm playing, but I'm also trying to interact with guests and everything else. So, I mean, this is fun. Like, if streaming ever felt more like a chore and not fun, I would stop doing it. Because at that point, what's the point? Sleeves have been big today. Hey, one of the new plushies sold. Let's go. I mean, honestly, outside of just kind of doing something like this, if I had to say if I had a what would I like to do just as a fun career? Honestly, it would probably be... I mean, honestly, it'd probably be doing something like actually, like, either own or manage, like, some kind of game shop. Just something that can blend some of my actual job skill sets with something I enjoy doing, and, maybe it wouldn't be total hell. Thank you for the support, I'm glad to have you here. Yeah, my goal for October, I think, is going to be try to hit probably like 50 or 55 on YouTube as far as subscribers. Twitch, I'd by the end of the year I'd like to get to 150. I think I'm at like 139 now, so definitely I'm seeing growth, and come whatever may, I'm enjoying it. Oh, very nice. And yeah, my first experience with D&D was playing 3.5 with a bunch of friends back in high school. But it also was kind of neat because high school also was a nice time for me as a nerd, because my geometry teacher in 10th grade actually introduced me to the Dragonlance and Forgotten Realms novels. And and it was kind of funny how that happened, because we were doing like three-dimensional shapes and brought up a dodecahedron, and he asked like if anyone's ever seen any of those, and I said yeah, it's a 20-sided die, it's a D20. And him and I started talking, and as it turns out, one of his good friends was none other than Douglas Niles, who actually wrote the first Forgotten Realms novels. Well, it was actually before R.A. Salvatore even joined the project, and was also one of the people who originally was playtesting D&D with Gygax and everyone else when that was first being developed. So yeah. So fast forward a few weeks, and I actually wound up with a advanced autographed copy of Douglas Niles' new book at the time. And then over the summer, I actually got to meet him and talk to him for a couple hours. So that was pretty awesome. All because my geometry teacher was also a terrible nerd. Whee! Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's very cool, though. Glad I grabbed more dice before the start of the day. Oh my god, this is completely empty. Yikes. Honestly, that would be one of the biggest advantages of being able to get like one of the fast cashiers, is simply because I would actually have time to keep this fully stocked. Oh, that's phenomenal. That is absolutely fantastic. Need to get the lights turned on. All right. Usually during the day, even as I'm putting cards down, they're all selling like the second I drop them. So the fact that I was able to get most of that filled back up is actually kind of neat. I say that as somebody buys 3 of them. Wow, that is actually wild. You know, I especially considering like you mentioned, like all that stuff is all pretty much handwritten because a lot of that's well before you had as much like online and digital resources available. So the fact that he has all those notes, that's actually super nut. That's actually super cool. It's funny, we've actually had a little bit of kind of digging back into the past here because last couple weeks I've been helping my mother finally go through a lot of my grandmother's old stuff. Now she's been passed away for about 9 years, but just finding stuff like we found magazines from like the 18 like Better Homes and Gardens type magazines from like 1890s. So just all kinds of super interesting old things that just you think of just kind that then versus then versus now is just absolutely wild. No, that's fair. It's funny. Almost everyone I've talked to who at least used to live in California has said they do not miss it after leaving it. It's probably one of the few states that I've talked to people where they are pretty much universal in not missing it now that they're not there. I'm sure a good chunk of that has to do with the cost of living. But yeah, that's definitely something that's been a very interesting observation on California. All right, so epics for sure. Maybe another thing of legendary. Just to have safety stock. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I've heard, like, especially depending on where you're at, I've heard, like, Washington and Oregon are definitely much more pleasant to live in than most of California's these days. My mother is actually from Southern California, so, but I've never actually been out there. I was supposed to go out there this year for work, but they canceled that week-long trip. So I didn't get to go. Because corporate decided to pinch some pennies. It is what it is. Alright, so I probably want to grab another case of each of those. Just to have them. I'm actually out of... No, you just didn't get a chance to stack those. Okay, so I need blue. Okay. So I have no more fire, but I'm good there. So I probably want to grab another thing of blue dice. Do that because I don't have other spaces. Okay, those are epics, so we'll throw those there. Which means these are basics. How am I on board? I have plenty of board game overstock. So there's one down. Okay. So 1,400 left to play around with. So we're going to expand the board games a little bit. Talk about these guys, the legendaries. Yeah, they haven't been selling. They don't sell super great, but yeah, I've got them. I haven't really done much with them myself, just because of cost. Like, my next thing I want to try to unlock is get the license for these guys, but that's super expensive. All right. Yeah, that was a super low revenue day. Yeah, I haven't grabbed anything from here because, yeah, the unit price is so much higher. But you know what? Let's have fun with it, shall we? You have taught Wolf about Seabat history. Yeah, I think it's hard telling. Okay. So yeah, so we're gonna get a lot of new stuff with this just because I haven't opened this set at all. But this... Alrighty. Okay. So far, nothing crazy with this. Okay. Got at least a little something there. Hopefully so. I mean, we're definitely pulling things. But the biggest thing is, like I said, because we haven't actually opened anything with this set before, we're not going to see a lot of duplicates, which are going to be kind of what would actually be, like, the things I'm selling. Okay. Oh, cool. And that last one was actually a dupe, so that's good for sale. Okay. We take those. Nice. Such a good movie. Yes. I think that's another dupe. I think that's the third one of that we've pulled. It is. Yeah, for sure. And really, that's just is build up the collection, then anything that has some value, sell it for singles. Let's see here. The other thing that's kind of nice is I'm creeping up on level 25. And that's significant because that will let me hire somebody who is very fast cashier. And even though that's going to cost me like 400 a day, I can get rid of the other guy that's super slow stock, that's just only like a normal stock speed that's pretty slow, since I can do that faster, and that will let me just kind of maintain stuff a little bit faster. So that might be worth the expense to do. Yep. And that's the other big thing too, is this is also just getting me to level 25 faster. All right. Let's see here. Should be good to go on things. So let's restock this. Tetramon. Duplicates. Yep. But technically it's only 8 o'clock, so they can wait. Since time doesn't go until you actually flip the thing to open. Which is nice, because otherwise, especially early game, would be horrific for trying to set up. Okay. Rares are up, basics are down. Tetramon sleeves are way up. So let's go. Yeah, it was now way too high on that. Okay, so black dice are up. Yellow deck box is up again, but blues went down. What else was it that went? Yeah, black dice. Not usually. Usually I tend to keep it around like market value plus 10%. I found that so far that's been working pretty well, just doing that. All right. However, that said, I am going to have to go ahead and call it here because I did promise myself I was going to try to get some sleep tonight because I do have to be up for work super early in the morning. So, with that in mind, we're going to call it a stream here. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for all the support as always. There will maybe a stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Definitely no stream Saturday. And after that, we'll kind of play it by ear from there. Possibly a Sunday stream, but we'll see. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for tuning in, Linda, and thank you for dropping the sub on YouTube. Thank you for chatting with us tonight and being part of the stream here. With that in mind, thank you all for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Goodbye.